you like having such a wonderful time seeing eagles in Blackwater.
Yes.
But on your doctor's appointment, you were there yesterday, and ears cause a lot of problems because your ears had wax on your hearing aids.
Yep. But now I can hear a lot better.
When you're talking, write this out, just that your hearing aids hear you. Ever since then, you always have hearing aids hear you when you talk.
Yep.
Will you let me know whether you want to go to a concert?
Okay. There aren't any concerts this week.
You have permission to let me know in a moment in another week. I bet hotels are fun if people rent it there. It's probably been a way to stay there.
Could be. Okay, Akonda said he sent you a YouTube video to watch about decluttering. And do you know what decluttering means?
Well, I don't know what that means, so can you help me out?
Yes, I can. It means that, like having all kinds of stuff on top of a dresser that doesn't need to be there is clutter.
Right.
And so I decluttered this morning. I got the dishes off the counter and off the tables so that when Christina came, she could clean.
That's right.
If there's too much stuff on the tables and the dressers, then she can't clean. Can't clean the top. So we got it all decluttered so that she can clean, and so it'll be nice and clean when we get home.
Right.
And if you have everything put away where it's supposed to be, then you always know where it is.
You got that correct.
And you can find it. So you could do that at home.
Right. We can always declutter everything at home.
Yes. When I come to stay with you, I always get really frustrated because I can't find any room on top of your dresser to put my hearing aid recharger, my glasses, when I go to bed. I can't find room. There's too much stuff there that doesn't really need to be there.
In the bedroom, I can't believe there's so many rooms there. I don't like messy things.
Well, and at home you need to hang up your clothes instead of just using the chair. And you need to get your desk cleared off so it can be cleaned. And And the same thing in the kitchen with the kitchen counters.
Yep, it's always good to keep themselves clean because we do not need it dirty and we do not need it messy in the house.
Yes, if you have it too dirty all the time, then you get sick.
If you have it dirty, then that would make you sick because I don't want you to get a lot of sick.
Well, and I don't want you to get sick either.
I don't want it a lot.
So when you go home, then you need to start practicing of getting rid of the clutter.
That's right. I get rid of the clutter around the house.
And then the cleaning can go real fast.
Yes.
Because you don't have to put everything away before you can even clean.
It's good to keep it clean and than having it dirty.
That's right. And that way you won't get sick from all the dirty germs.
Because having things around the house clean is not going to make people sick.
That's healthy.
It's healthy to.
Because then you can dust and get rid of the dust. Because the dust, breathing the dust is not good for your lungs. That makes you sick too.
Yeah, and smoking cigarettes would make you sick.
That's right.
Just make sure that you never smoke cigarettes outside, and even though in a different place, don't smoke cigarettes. All right?
Okay.
If you smoke cigarettes too much, that would make you sick and you'll get sent to the hospital.
That's right.
We always keep things clean around the house. I like it clean into rooms, kitchens, restrooms, living rooms, but things like that, Grandma.
Yes. So you need to start practicing that.
I'll practice everything with what I do at work.
And at home.
And even though at home, I clean some more.
Mm-hmm. Sweep the floor once in a while. Because you drop a lot of crumbs.
I don't like crumbs.
Well, so what you do is sweep them up and throw them away.
Just make sure that we never leave crumbs on the table without cleaning up.
That's right. Put things away after you so that you know where they are.
Yep. When there's clean people, we gotta make room to have clean people clean the house. So that way we do not need it messy. So that way cleaning people doesn't see something messy. Because only something to clean up. Anyone who likes it around the house can't just leave dirty things around the house. I don't like it too dirty. It's gonna make people sick if you have dirty things around the house.
That's right.
You clean up a living room, awesome. You clean up a restroom, awesome. You clean up a kitchen, awesome. You clean a bedroom, awesome. But it should be all of it to stay clean.
That's right.
Because to do laundry knows that washing comforters and sheets would have been something dirty. It's good to have it. It's good to have it clean after putting stuff in the laundry.
Yes.
And in the dryer too. Do you understand?
Yes.
If I need to get an office building, when my office building was very dirty, I should be able to clean something up that would not be dirty around the building.
That's right.
I like condos. I like hotels. I like office buildings. I like apartments. I like houses, but it should be either one to pick. But I gotta do some chores. Because I knew that some choices are something to pick. When my room is messy, and when my room closet is so messy, we just make room for putting stuff away and never leave messy things. I just stay busy on track. Cleaning things around the house is living the life.
That's right. It's living the good life.
It's living a professional life. You taking medicine in the morning every day, having helping yourself.
So you'll have to watch the video that on this and get some ideas of how to declutter.
Yep. I'll just maintain the decluster and make sure that I'll make sure to declutter things, so that way I need to maintain something that are clean or dirty. I always maintain something focused and busy on work around the house for cleaning things that are messy and dirty. But I don't like it too messy and dirty. And later on, when we go to the farm this Thursday, we're just gonna have something to look up to know what road it will be.
Now see, I think there's some goats here and a steer.
I know that goat. For living the life, farms are that they are goats, horses, cows, sheeps, pigs, piglets, peacock, chicken, rooster, turkey, and wing-feathered peacock. Do you like the blue wing-feathered peacock?
Yes.
On Christmas, do you see the reindeer going up on the housetop?
No, only in the movies.
Do you like the reindeer?
Yeah. You have to go up to Alaska to see reindeer.
Only to the North Pole to say Merry Christmas to the Santa and the reindeer. But cleaning things around the house would have been a responsibility to maintain something focused and busy on work. Always keep things clean around the house. If they declutter things, because decluttering things are that around the house needs to stay clean, and things like that, and make sure that there's enough room, that we make room, so that way in the room closet and the room, just make sure that we make room for cleaning people, to have clean people clean, and make sure that we never leave dirty things and messy things around the house. Always maintain some cleaning around the house.
Yep.
But that would be a responsibility to keep it up.
And if you have a lot of clutter around the house, then your mind gets messy and cluttered too. You just feel a lot better when things are organized.
Yep.
That might help your father too.
Yes, it's gonna be a professional privilege to keep things decluttered around the house.
Mm-hmm.
But decluttering is a responsibility to stay clean and not messy and dirty around the house. It's the way to maintain that.
Well, and if you live in a house, you have to do your share of keeping the house nice.
But sharing is caring. If you maintain something.
That's right. Sharing is caring. I like that. That's a nice saying.
Yeah, because I like something cool that sharing and I like something cool that sharing is caring would have been a responsibility to maintain something that are clean and messy for staying focused at work. I like cleaning houses. I like cleaning condos. I like cleaning hotels. I like cleaning apartments. I like cleaning office buildings and things like that, because you like to prefer that. You prefer something to clean, anywhere to clean, and you like staying clean. Decluttering things around the house could have been manufactured. But living the life came with the responsibility to manufacture something clean around the house. And even though other apartments, condos, hotels, and houses and office buildings, it's okay to manufacture apartments. It's okay to manufacture condos. It's okay to manufacture hotels. It's okay to manufacture hotels. It's okay to manufacture office buildings, and it's okay to manufacture houses and hotels. But things like that, it should be either one to manufacture.
Okay, let's see if there's any birds on the river that's coming up. The Nanticoke River.
Yep. It's gonna live the life to see birds in the on the river. I like cleaning houses, apartments, hotels, houses, and office buildings to be manufactured, having it clean. I like it if they manufacture something clean and not messy and dirty around the house. But cleaning around the house, apartments, condos, hotels, and other buildings are manufactured, but not that they're messy and dirty. Since if it's time for cleaning people to get ready for the cleaning, since when we're ready, the time is okay. It is going to be time to hurry up if you fix the bed, if you put the clothes away, and you only do it in a hurry quickly. I don't want it too slow. I just want some people to work on it before the cleaning people quickly.
Okay.
And over there is the wild deer.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't think deers are domesticated, just like dogs and cats, but alpaca is fine, but alpaca is domesticated.
Yep, they are.
Yep. Alpaca.
And you know why a farmer would have alpacas?
What's that?
He would have alpacas so that he could get the wool and get the fur. Like once a year, he would cut the fur from the alpaca.
Yeah.
And then he could turn the fur into yarn, wool yarn, and people can make really good wool.
Is that something to manufacture?
Nope, that's well, I guess you can manufacture things made from the yarn.
Yeah. When you're at a yarn, it's the way to manufacture that.
But you also can use knitting needles and make a sweater by yourself. Knit the sweater.
Right. Alpaca is domesticated, and alpaca is a domestication.
And it is really soft yarn.
Yes.
And really warm.
Yeah. You just only like domesticated animals. You only like it in the house, but domesticated animals are fine. And that's
okay. Why would we have cows? Why would we have domesticated cows? Why does the farmer have a cow?
because cows are sometimes domesticated.
Yeah, but why? What do they do with them?
They have cows stay in the farm.
They get milk from the cows.
Oh, they get milk from the cows.
Yeah, well, that's the milk that you drink every day.
Do you feed milk? Do you feed cow milk?
Yes, that's what you have every day.
Yeah, cow likes milk.
No, we milk the cows. We get the milk from the cows.
We get the milk from the cows, Grandma.
Yeah, you milk the cows.
It's been a way to manufacture things around the farm because you like to give cows some milk.
Okay, and pigs are domesticated. Well, what do they do with pigs?
Pigs eat mud.
Yeah, but why do we have them? What do we do with them?
No,
they don't eat the mud. They roll in the mud.
Because pigs roll in the mud.
But how about the pork chops you like to eat? Do you like pork chops? And do you like pork tenderloin?
Yes, I like tenderloin.
Where do you think that comes from? Where do you think the pork comes from?
You?
From the pig.
No, from the pig.
Yeah. The pig gives us meat.
You like pigs.
Yes.
You like pigs who eats meat.
Yes. Okay, horses. Why do we have horses?
Because horses in the farm are domesticated.
Yeah, but why? What do they do with them?
We go for a ride.
Yes, you can ride them.
We ride a horse.
And they also will pull wagons.
Pull wagons.
So that you can haul the hay to the barn.
You're right.
They pull the plow.
Plow.
They're a work animal for the farm.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Because they're very strong.
Yeah. Any other animals any other animals in the farm are domesticated, just like other animals at home that are domesticated.
Okay, what about chickens?
Chickens.
Does a farmer have chickens, domesticated chickens?
Yes.
Okay, why? What does he do with the chickens?
I don't know.
Where do you think those scrambled eggs came from that you had for breakfast? Where do you think those eggs came from? Chickens.
Chickens.
The chickens lay the eggs.
Wow, chickens lay the eggs.
Yes, and that's where you get your eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
And the bacon comes from the pigs.
Yeah, bacon comes from the pigs.
The sausage comes from the pigs.
Yes.
See?
You like pigs.
So that's why we have domesticated animals.
Yeah, because domesticated animals are fun. You like having such a wonderful hangout with domesticated animals because that's why animals in the house and in the farm are a domestication. And animals in the woods and animals in the zoo exhibit, but animals in the woods and in the zoo exhibit are a wilderness. Because they're wild animals. It's okay to have domesticated animals in the house and the farm. Do you like to see pigs, goats, and sheeps? No. Do you like to see goats and piglets in the barn?
Sure. So why do we have goats?
Because goats are domesticated, and goats bleat.
Yeah, but well, why do we have them? What does the farmer do with them? Well, they can milk the goats.
They can milk the goats.
And then they can make cheese from the milk.
They can make cheese from the milk.
Yep.
See that? Chick-fil-A is on Cambridge on the right, 7 miles ahead. But remember, Chick-fil-A only closes Sunday, but only that closed on Sundays. But one weekend of Saturday stays open, and they stay open every day on weekdays.
Good.
Do you like weekdays or weekends?
I like them both.
Cool. This is real life, Grandma.
Yes, it is.
Do you like corns in the field?
Yes, I do. So why does the farmer grow corn?
Because it delivers
Delivers what? To where?
corn.
For what?
Many years. They get corns in the cornfield.
Yeah, but what do you do with the corn?
Pick it up.
Do you like to eat the corn?
Yeah, I like to eat the corn in the
Corn on
cornfield.
the cob, or corn out of the freezer, which is corn kernels.
Yeah, corn kernels.
You like to eat corn?
Yeah, I like to eat corn.
Okay. And also, some of the domesticated animals like to eat corn.
Who eats
So the
corn?
farmer grows two different kinds of corn. One kind that goes for the animals, and one kind that goes for the people.
Goes for the people. You're right.
That they eat. Animals eat it, and people eat it.
Right. I like about.
So that's why farmers are very important.
Yeah, right. I really like about farm animals, since they were domesticated since we saw them and we pet them. So after petting them, we just wash hands for a long bit.
Yeah, I cannot find where the farm is. The one farm that has the alpacas and some chickens and all kinds of things. That one is by Berlin, but it doesn't open until next week. And I can't find another farm that's in this area that's open.
You mean Salisbury? We're gonna decide later. We're gonna look up and decide later.
Yeah, well, I have looked and I haven't been able to find one that's nearby that's open.
Yeah, but we're gonna remember what road we can be on for the farm, and I'll make sure to take a look on it later when we come back.
Okay.
And I wonder what happened over here.
I don't know.
For many reasons, there's something wrong over here. Look, Bay Country Bakery and Cafe. sometimes if you want to get desserts, that will be something to get. You like getting some desserts. You like to know what you're getting. You like to get chocolate and vanilla, probably the cake, or maybe even though the ice cream, because that's why I wanted you to know that you like getting ice creams at local bakery.
Yep. So how do you make ice cream? Where is ice cream made from milk or cream?
Just the cream.
Yep. And so, and the milk or the cream comes from where? The cows.
The cows.
Yes.
You like cows. Wildlife Corridor, Hooper Island, Blackwater Refuge. And all the way to the left, let's go ahead. Do you like seeing cows drinking milk?
No, cows don't drink milk. The calves do. The baby cows are called calves, and they drink milk from their mother.
Oh, yeah.
Until they are old enough, and then they start eating hay.
Yeah, because remember, you when the sign says don't pet the horse and the cow, you can't pet the horse and the cow. You only pet anywhere but domesticated. If you like
Is
domestic,
that the right time? 11:03.
I don't know. We're gonna take a look on it later. When we get there, I'll take a look on the time.
You could see on your phone.
Yeah.
What time it was.
Okay. Okay. And right there is Walmart in Cambridge. It's right over next to Arby's and things like that. Do you like petting domesticated animals home in the house and at the farm? Yeah, you just make sure that you never go close to wild animals, because wild animals are dangerous.
Right. They can be. And if you get close to them, they are frightened and they'll defend themselves. They'll think that you're going to try to hurt them, so they will defend themselves.
You're gonna get hurt if wild animals bite you, and you get bloody bites. And you want to see what's over there? There's corn. It's gonna grow really big. Because that's why I wanted to know, cows and horses are domesticated in the farm, but you like to see them very much. You like horses, because that's why one person rides on the horse, and it should be fun. And then cows like milk. If you like it so much, if you see them, if you see a horse ride, if you see one person riding a horse.
Well, cows don't drink milk. Only the calves, only the baby cows drink milk.
Right.
But adult cows don't drink milk. They eat hay and grass.
Yeah.
They don't eat any meat. They eat only vegetarian.
Yeah, I think that cats and dogs eat vegetarian.
No, they can eat meat.
Just meat. But at the farm, what animals do they have vegetarian?
horses, the cows. I think goats are mostly vegetarian.
Yeah, but
And chickens are vegetarians.
yeah, they like it vegetarian.
What else do we do with chickens besides get their eggs for breakfast? How about a chicken sandwich?
How about a chicken sandwich?
That's why you raise chickens, to get the meat, to make sandwiches.
You're right.
Or to make a roast chicken.
I mean that. I mean, you like farm animal food, you like cat food and dog food in the house, and farm animal food in the farm. How do you like animals as food so much?
Yeah.
You really think going to the farm and having animals in the house is living the life?
Yep.
Blackwater is almost there, Grandma. It's going to be time to see eagles and even though birds in the water.
I hope we're going to see some eagles. The baby eagles should be flying now too.
Yeah. Do you like animals in the zoo that are wild or domesticated?
Both.
Yes. Exhibit keeps you safe if animals are wild. In the woods, just like that, foxes are wild animals. I don't think foxes would be domesticated. Foxes are not domesticated. Foxes in the woods are wild. Did you know that the exhibit, did you know that the zoo exhibit has animals there that stands on the branch that are birds? I know the exhibit for a very long time. I like it in the zoo. It's just fun, but it's always safe. Wild animals stay in the woods and in the exhibit.
See if there's any animals at this stand.
Oh, the farm has built.
Well, I don't know if that's for plants or if that's for animals.
No, that's the florist.
Okay.
They don't have farm animals here. They have it anywhere. It's gonna take a while to have the farm there, Grandma.
I don't know where it is. This is Church Creek.
I know that Church Creek has been here at Blackwater Refuge.
There's a church down here that's one of the oldest churches in the United States.
But I don't like it too old. I just like it new.
Well, I kind of like it old too. It's gotta have old to get new.
It's been a new one. I bet it's going to take a minute of fare just to have it there, since it's Blackwater Refuge. It's almost there, Grandma.
There's the church.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh, very cool.
The red door.
That's the Methodist.
One of the oldest churches in the country.
Yes, I know the Methodist Church in a real life. If people be the pastor. Who's your favorite church pastor?
Conda.
Cool.
Pastor Conda.
You're right. I don't know how to be at church yet. I don't know how to be a pastor yet. But I'm just gonna wait till I be a pastor. But I'm not sure. I just want to be a good person. I would be a customer, and some people could be the pastor. You like rivers, you like creeks.
Yep.
Do you like the river big, or do you like the river small with that it's a creek and a stream?
Both.
Yeah, river is big and small river is a creek and a stream. We don't like the creek really big. We just want it really small. That's river. Having it big is the river. I bet living the life is to have Blackwater Refuge there. Do you like to see boats at Chop Tank River? It's gonna be miles away to have it there, and there's a horse. Do you like horses?
Yes. But it's kind of scary when you're sitting on a horse, because they're really tall. You're really up there.
I don't want to be up there. It would be unreasonable to be scary. like to sit on the horse carefully, so that way I do not want the horse to scream and let me hop off. Horse grows really big. I wanted the horse to be an adult. Do you like adult dogs? I like adult dogs too, but I just want it small first. I just want to get a small dog first and then an adult dog. All the way to the left. Oh yeah, there's Blackwater Refuge. It's 1 mile. All the way to the right is Harriet Tubman Underground RR Visitor Center.
Okay, now let's just look for birds. Don't need to talk, we just need to look for birds.
The entire time is quiet. Turkey or king? It's either one to prefer.
What?
Turkey vulture on the mouth is red, and turkey vulture is black, and king vulture is white. And now we're here at Blackwater. We can go ahead.
This is the visitor center.
Yep, it's gonna be time to visit. For living the life, this is Blackwater Refuge here. It's been a beautiful time to see birds.